Your Honor, may I proceed?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Mr. Simpson, you stated that you're an alcoholic, correct?
That's true.
And is this a chronic issue or was it a relatively new occurrence?
It's been ongoing, you could say.
Okay, and has that affected your memory in any way?
I don't believe so. I'm sure there are some circumstances that might have, but generally speaking, I don't think so.
I mean, has it affected your mental ability at all?
Maybe when I'm intoxicated, but generally speaking, no, I don't think so.
All right, now, on the days and weeks leading up to the incident, to the shooting, were you able to stay sober or had you fallen off the wagon?
Well, you see, I fell off the wagon quite a few times, but on that particular night, no, I didn't. Uh, I wasn't drinking.
Okay. So just to be clear, so you're an alcoholic and you were drinking leading up to it, but on that one particular night, you weren't at all.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about the contract. Do you remember signing the contract for your car?
Yeah. I remember the contract. Everyone keeps talking about the contract here. Yeah.
Now, in that contract, do you remember where it states that if you missed more than 3 months car payments, that Lone Star would come and take the car back?
Yeah, the guy would not stop talking about it. I remember that.
And do you also remember the part that stated that they would keep a spare set of car keys in case they needed to do this?
Oh yeah, I think I did actually. Yeah, he did mention that as well.
Okay.
Probably too many times.
Now, were you able to see any of the letters that Lone Star sent to your home?
Was I able to see the letters? I mean, my wife may have showed them to me, and I guess I was able to see them, but I mean, it was relatively quick. It's all a blur.
So you were aware, though, just to be clear, that you had missed at least more than 3 months payments at the time.
Yeah, I even tried to do something about it. Tried calling them. They didn't help. Tried to make partial payments. That's all I can afford.
Okay. Now, I want to talk actually about August 10th. You state that Mr. Lloyd came to your home that day, right?
Yeah, he was there, fortunately.
And was he with anybody?
Is he with anyone? I don't think he was with anyone. I don't recall him being with anyone.
But you did say to your wife, "Here come the bloodsuckers," right?
Well, that's different. That's not. So look, when I said "Here come the bloodsuckers," I was talking about the company. I wasn't talking about a single person. There's a difference.
Okay. Now, when he came to your home, did you offer to pay him the money that you owed?
No, but I did in the past.
Okay. Well, did you offer to give the car back?
Yeah, actually, I did.
You did. And
Yeah.
what was his response?
He wouldn't take it.
He wouldn't take it. Well, your wife actually, the day after the night in question, she actually took the car to Lone Star herself and simply dropped it off and left, no questions asked. Is that true?
Sure, I guess.
So why didn't you ever try to simply take the car, drop it off, and wash your hands of the situation?
Well, guess that never crossed my mind.
Okay. Now, you've stated that Mr. Lloyd threatened you that day, that he actually threatened to break out all of the windows in your home. Is that true?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that's a pretty serious threat, right?
So me, yeah, I was pretty worked up.
I mean,
It really was.
did it, give you any fear, make you worried at all?
Made me extremely fearful.
So, did you ever go to the police with that threat?
I told my wife though.
Told your wife. Did you tell anybody else?
Um, besides my wife? Oh, no, I guess not.
All right, now I'd like to actually talk about the night, the August 13th. Why did you go out of your home with a gun that night?
I saw a man was about to take my car.
You saw a man about to take your car. So were you there? You went outside to protect your car?
Not not just my car. I mean, this man could have also came in my house and threatened my wife, who's sick, and they've hurt me. I was just scared.
But if you were scared and you did want to protect yourself and your wife, wouldn't it have been safer to stay in your home behind walls and a closed door?
Look, I was just afraid he was going to come in, and I wanted to prevent any chance for that to happen.
But had he come in, you still would have had your gun, right?
Yeah, I would have my gun.
Okay. Now, now you stated that Dakota actually attacked you with a screwdriver. Is that true?
He did.
And would you agree that in order to be in any real harm from a man, any danger of real harm from a man with a screwdriver, that he would have to be within reaching distance of you?
Reaching
Right.
distance. Is that some legal term? What's that mean?
Just general arm's length. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah, I would. I mean, it was hard to remember exactly if it was reaching distance, but it was relatively close.
Okay. But were you able to hear Officer Leduc's testimony and the statement from the medical examiner earlier?
Yeah, I heard that. It was like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. What about that?
Well, they stated that it must have been from a distance of greater than 3 feet. Do you disagree?
I don't disagree with the police findings if it is in fact true.
Thank you. I have no further questions.